Hello everyone. My name is Martin Bark. I'm a 100% of a Korean native speaker. Actually, I'm working at one of the university here in Korea as a Korean language teacher. So I want to share with you some idea or tips of Korean. If you want to learn some Korean basic, why don't you follow me? Or please subscribe my channel named Korean TV Dr. Martin. Thank you. Shall we start? Off we go. As I told you before, this is Korean class for really beginner. In Chinese, 韩语不是汉语，初级。In Korean, we say 한국어 초급. 초급 means basic. 한국어 means, as you know, Korean. Level 1-1. Really beginner. My name is, as I told you before, Martin from Holy Father. Actually, I was Roman Catholic, so I have this English name. This is Chinese character. Most of people who are Korean, they have a Chinese character of name. In Chinese, we say Piao Guang Gui. My daddy gave me this name, beautiful name. In Korean, my name is, how do you read it? Can you read it? Park Kwang Q. Did you get it? Okay, let's go. I want to introduce to you what I have degrees and working experiences. Actually, I have 3 bachelor degrees. First of all, this is my mother tongue because I'm a Korean. I've learned some Korean literature and language first. As I told you, this is my mother tongue. This is my first language. Second, I've learned Chinese, 한유, 중국어 in my university. This is my second language. What about third one? Third one is English,英语, 영어. This is my third language. That's why I'm very bad at English. If I speak wrongly or wrong in grammar, please understand me. Same time, I can forgive you if you speak to me in wrong Korean. Okay? No one is perfect. I have master's degree. And also, this is master's degree. Department of Korean Language and Literature. Actually, I love to learn literature rather than language. But at my university, I've learned 3 different languages. Starting from my 20s, it means that university freshmen are live to learn some other languages. So I majored linguistics at my master's degree. Of course, I have a doctor's degree. Especially, I focus on comparative linguistics because I've learned the 3 different languages. I love to learn it. In Chinese, 比较语言学. In Korean, we say 비교 언어학. This is photo is graduation of PhD degree that day. So memorable photo. Some more information about my working experiences. Okay, I have a teacher's license. You say maybe certificate of Korean teacher license. 한유教师证 한국어 교원 자격증. They have 3 different levels. I have first one. This is my certificate of Korean language teacher. This is level 1 from Ministry of Culture, Sports and Tourism, Republic of Korea. Actually, I've taught Korean for maybe more than 28 years. Early start from my university freshman at that time. 我教了28年的教师的经验，약 28년 정도 한국어 교사 경력이 있습니다. In Korean. No matter you can understand or not, you just listen what I'm saying in Korean. And also, I have working experiences like Namsan University in China. In Chinese, 中国烟台南山大学. In Korean, 중국 남산대학교. This is certificate that my career at the Namsan University in China. I love the country. I love all the students here. Actually, this is kind of a cultural lecture. Together with my students, we make some kimchi, Korean traditional food, as you knew. Now I'm working at the GNU, one of university, national university here in Korea, 칭상国立大学, 경상국립대학교 here in Korea. I met a lot of students who are from China, Uzbekistan, and also some lovely students who are from Vietnam. This is Mongolian. His name is Ba Sang-hyu. He is one of our students, my favorite students. He was university student, but he's now a idol star here in Korea. He became a Korean singer now. I'm so proud of him. Everybody has future dreams. Me too. 我自己有愿望，志愿. In Korean word, we say 꿈 or 장래 희망. I want to manage a home for what else? What is next? Can you guess it? Orphan house. Actually, I love all the children's and child's. I do not know how to distinguish my own child or the other kids. The person who unfortunately didn't have good family members like parents, I want to care with them. I want to care with. And also some of them, they do not have a house or money to eat some day, maybe every single days. That's why I want to run a free meal restaurant for the person who wants to eat the meals. In Chinese, 免费餐厅. In Korean, we say 무료 식당 or 무료 급식소. I want to run this kind of things. That's why, please support my dreams. I want to support your dreams as well. 请你们支持我的愿望或者志愿. 저의 꿈을 응원해 주시면 감사하겠습니다. 응원해 주십시오. My hobby. Everybody has hobbies. I have hobbies. Actually, I love to learn something. So I love studying. People who hate it. And also traveling. So I leave the other countries like overseas. I love to traveling with my family members or my friends. So I've been visited to Southeast Asia. I counted how many countries did I visit. about 30 countries until now. Do you know where it is? Where? The country named Canada. The small city, what they call is Kelowna, British Columbia. I lived there before. Do you know where it is? Canada, National Park of Canada. Actually, this place near to the Niagara Falls. I love Canada very much. I lived there about a year. And then, do you know where it is? This is lovely country, China. I worked Namsan University, as I told you before, in China. Do you know where is me? Where is? This is person. This is me. All the students, I miss them so much. I still keep in touch with SNS like QQ or WeChat with them. Do you know where it is? Of course, China. There's no this wall. What's the name of this wall? Yes, the Great Wall of China. I've been there with my family members. Do you know where it is? Do you know what the tree name is? This is a cannon tree, I remember, if I say wrong. Not wrong. Cannon tree. Botanic garden in Singapore. I love Singapore so much. This is my homeland, second homeland in my life. I love the country very much. I lived there about 8 years plus, altogether maybe 10 years. Wow, what it is, Singapore. Good Park Hotel. This is just located on Orchard Road, Singapore. Wow, I miss this country and also I miss all the friends there. Finally, I want to share with you some idea. I told you idea or tips. As I told you, I'm a linguistic. My major is linguistics, so I want to share with you some idea of differences among English, Chinese, and Korean. What are the difference between or among three languages? In Chinese, 英语、汉语、韩语有什么区别？有什么不同之处？ In Korean, I'll say 영어, 중국어, 한국어, 차이점. 차이점 itself is differences. In Chinese, 区别 or 不同之处. Level 1 for beginner, just like you. Do you know how to read Korean? Here are all in Korean. 영어와 한국어의 대조. Do you understand? What does it mean? It's okay, it doesn't matter. You're the beginner, it's okay, it doesn't matter. So English, I put here differences between English and Korean. So English is blah, 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 blah. Korean is empty and blank here. Let's fill in the blanks. Yes, there we go. English, as you knew, is the Indo-European languages. Against Korean is the Altai languages. The word order, English is SVO, Korean is SVO. No, SOV. I put here wrongly. SOV. Okay. What about odd order second? Odd order is fixed, but Korean is not fixed. It means the free word order. And this kind of things I want to share with you, but very basic. So don't worry about it. Okay, first of all, family of languages. Korean is belong to Altaic language, as you knew. In Chinese, 알타유시. In Korean, we say 알타이어족. What other languages belong to 알타이어족 or family of Altai? Yes, got it. Japanese, Mongolian, Tungus, and Korean are all Altaic language. In Chinese, 日语、蒙古语、通古苏语、韩语是属于阿尔泰语系的语言。In Korean, 일본어, 몽골어, 퉁구스어, 한국어는 알타이어족입니다. Did you understand when I say in Korean? It's okay, it doesn't matter. This is just the tip of Korean. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about anything. Some other information, like just now I mentioned about the word order. Number one is SOV, not SVO. It means that subject, object, verb. Like subject, object, verb. In Chinese, 主语、宾语、谓语或术语。In Korean, 주어, 목적어, 서술어. For example, I love you. I love you. How do you say in Chinese? Aha, this is way SVO. This is verb, this is object, right? This is subject as well. What about in Chinese? Is it different from English or Korean? 我, it means I. I love you, 你. 我爱你. Just like SVO. Wow, it's not different from English. So, SVO. What about Korean? Is it different or? We say, 나는 당신을 사랑해요. But simply we say, 사랑해요. It's okay. Like subject, 나, object, 오, verb, 사랑해요. Or 사랑합니다. That's why Korean word order is different from Chinese and also English. Did you get it? Yes. Give you another example. Like, I like apples. I like apples. Of course, SVO. In Chinese, 我喜欢苹果. 我喜欢苹果. S 喜欢 VO 苹果. Aha, did you get it? Very good. What about Korean? I, it means 나 or 나는. 사과를 means apples. 좋아해요 means like. So totally different from Chinese and English. SOV. Did you get it? Yes, got it. Subject, object, and verb here is totally different from Chinese, English, as you see. Make sense? Good. Okay, number 3. Unfixed word order. It means the free word order, like I love you or 我爱你 in Chinese, SVO as you see. Korean, I love you. S object verb SOV. This is original form of Korean word order, but we can use like 사랑합니다. It means that verb. 나는 means subject. 당신을 means object. So we have a different way of speak and write. Writing and speaking. Furthermore, 나는 subject 사랑합니다. verb object 나는 사랑합니다. 당신을. It is okay. People could understand what you're saying. But the original form of SOV is 사랑합니다 or 나는 당신을 사랑합니다. Okay? Get it. The other example. I like apples in English. 我喜欢苹果 in Chinese. As you knew, SVO, verb. In Korean, 나는 subject, object, verb, SOV. Like number 1 and number 2, we can use as verb, subject, and object, or subject, verb, object. 나는 좋아합니다 사과를. So finally, what I want to show you is what I want to give you the idea of Korean word order is free word order and fixed word order. Did you get it? Yes, very good. Okay, today I will share with you just 3 points. So to remember, Korean word order is different from your language, and also language family of languages different to your language. Korean is Altaic language. Korean is SOV, and also unfixed word order. That's all about it. Okay? Please do remember. All right. How do you say thank you in Korean? In Chinese, 谢谢。谢谢用韩文怎么说呢？ We say, repeat after me please. 감사합니다. 감사합니다. Okay. 감사합니다. I'll see you on next Sunday. I'll give you a lecture every Sunday in Korean time. See you. Bye bye. Thank you so much. 감사합니다.